What is up, everyone? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 17 back-to-back battles. So we are seeing the team of Salazzle, Celesteela, Garchomp, Tapu Lele, Tapu Fini, and Arcanine. Now, the last episode didn't go so well. I call it a warm-up because that was my warm-up. Now it's the big games. I'm warmed up and ready to go. Let's win some battles, boys. And girls. So we're going to see the team of Salazzle, Celesteela, Garchomp, Tapu Lele, Arcanine, and Tapu Fini. Very interesting. Tapu Koko is definitely a must bring, I think. Just be able to do a lot of damage to my opponent's team in general. Do I want to bring Muck? I don't really need Muck. I think Politoed and Koko are actually a very good lead together, because it covers basically everything other than the Tapu Lele. I think Kartana in the back is just able to do a lot of damage with Dragonite. Kind of liked Muck, but I probably should bring Muck because Tapu Lele was a big problem if it was Choice Scarf like in the previous episode. But I think Kartana can handle it fine. So let's see how this is going to go. I am bringing two choice users, which is kind of interesting to play with because you can either get into a fantastic position with your choice items, do a lot of damage, outspeed things you wouldn't normally outspeed. However, it's very predictable and you could easily be trapped with your Pokemon. So we're going to see Garchomp and Salazzle lead. So this is going to be very interesting. Against Politoed and Tapu Koko. Now, I don't know what my opponent will do. We could see a Gigavolt Havoc right here, to be honest. I feel like we would see Fake Out into Politoed and a Gigavolt Havoc into... Wait, he could be Scarf Chomp. But then again, if he's Scarf Chomp, he has to switch out Salazzle. So, best play here, I guess, is to Ice Beam the Garchomp and Volt Switch to Salazzle. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty fine play. I just hope I don't lose Tapu Koko in the process here. But in order to knock me out, he either has to be Scarf Garchomp. Really hoping he's not Scarf Garchomp. Really praying he's not Scarf Garchomp. Okay, we see a Fake Out, and it's going to go out into Politoed as anticipated. We will go for the Volt Switch here, and he's not Scarf on his Garchomp. We will get the Volt Switch off in Salazzle. Hopefully I'm going to see that Tectonic Rage, so I'm going to bring out Dragonite and try to absorb that Tectonic Rage. Poison Jab would be kind of fine, to be honest. But we'll see. We could see Tectonic Rage into the Politoed as well. We are going to see that Tectonic Rage, it looks like, and it will target on one of my Pokemon. To be honest, I feel like either one he targets... Well, Politoed is the worst case. Let's see. At least it's full Z move. It's going to be Tectonic Rage. It looked like he targeted on the Politoed slot. Yep. So that's a bit unfortunate. I am going to lose my Politoed right here. But at least I was able to break the potential Sash on the Salazzle. So that's not too bad. So we'll go out into Tapu Koko right here. The question is, I don't know what he'll switch into. But he can't knock out my... He should be able to knock out... He could knock out Koko with the Dazzling... Well, I really wish if I knew Dazzling Gleam is able to knock out Salazzle or not. Because I would just Dazzling Gleam Hurricane, I think. He probably doesn't carry Dragon Claw, however. So I'm actually going to go for the Hurricane into the Garchomp slot and protect here. Because we could see like a Fini switch in. Try to get rid of my terrain. I don't know. You might want to preserve Garchomp. I'm not really scared of Dragon Claw on the Garchomp, to be honest. Because I don't expect it to have Dragon Claw. But we'll see. I definitely need to save Koko. So I want chip damage onto this Garchomp if possible. I really wish I knew to calc on Dazzling Gleam. He's going to stay in with both Pokemon, so let's see. Maybe a double target? Sludge Bomb is going to go into the Dragonite slot. Guess a Poison, that's a bit annoying, but let's see what the Garchomp goes for. He just goes for Earthquake, and he targets his own Salazzle, so this actually works out perfectly for me. I thought he might do that, but I didn't actually expect it, to be completely honest. Earthquake will target down Salazzle, and we'll pick up the knockout. I guess Draco Meteor would have been the best play, but I get the chip damage I need to put into Dazzling Gleam range. Here's that Hurricane. Boy, this is going to take your health. Yeah, that does so much damage. Jeez, 90%. That's huge. And let's see what my opponent's going to bring out. Probably Tapu Fini. I assume Tapu Fini, to be honest. Tapu Lele. So it could be Scarf Lele. Oh, Scarf Lele could be Scarflare could be. Okay. It is probably Scarflare. Do I have a way to avoid that? I guess. He can't Earthquake. Maybe I should go into Kartana and just Hurricane the Garchomp slot? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I expect the Scarf Psychic here, to be honest. I really do. So I'm gonna go out into Kartana right here. We're gonna see the Psychic come out, and it will target down my Koko. Yep, it is Scarf because it outspent the Garchomp. Let's see what the Garchomp goes for. Probably Poison Jab. He does have Dragon Claw. Not what I was anticipating. Okay, that's still not too bad, to be honest. I can go out into my Tapu Koko right here. Actually, no, it's still pretty bad. Okay, Koko comes out. To be honest, I feel like you would switch out Lele right here. Try to get your terrain up and maybe protect Garchomp. So, I'm gonna go for a... Who would I be brought? Maybe Feeny in the back? I'm gonna Leaf Blade Dazzling Gleam right here. Or maybe he stays in with Kartana and goes for an attack. I mean, Lele and tries to knock out my Kartana. Let's go for the Gigavolt Havoc into the Lele and protect Kartana. This could be a very bad play. He stays in with both Pokemon. Does Garchomp protect? It does protect. Okay, so we did call that right. So Psychic should be going into the Kartana slot if I am correct about this play. Yes. Okay, so we needed to make that read. We needed to make the read of the Garchomp protecting and Lele staying in. This should be able to knock out Lele if it's like the last Lele that we had on the channel, because I believe we were able to knock it out with this Gigavolt Havoc. So let's see. I'm pretty sure my opponent was expecting the Dazzling Gleam, which is why I'm going to go for the Gigavolt Havoc. Okay, Lele, you need to go down right here. It's Electric Terrain Stab. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. All according to plan. And we should see Celesteela coming back in. Tapu Fini. Okay, that's fine. I can Leaf Blade and Dazzling Gleam. The only way my opponent can win, and I'm probably going to... No, he can't be Scarfini. He can't be Scarfini. Well, he could be Weakness Policy Fini. But Leaf Blade plus Dazzling Gleam should be able to pick up the knockout on Fini. So I'm going to go for it. Garchomp might try to attempt to double protect here, which is something that could happen, I guess. But I don't want to risk it. I just want to get rid of Garchomp and a Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to have faith in my Koko, have faith in my Kartana, have faith that they can knock out this Tapu Fini with the double target. So yeah, we needed to win that 50-50 of whether he would actually keep Lele in or switch out. And whether Garchomp protected. Because I knew he wouldn't Earthquake the Tapu Koko, and that's the only way he could knock out the Garchomp that way. Yeah, Leaf Blade should be able to pick up the knockout at that range. So I knew that he might stay in with Lele, but I think my opponent had a guaranteed win condition of just switching out to Lele, to be honest. I feel like that was his guaranteed win condition. Because I would have wasted my Z-move, but even if I had the Z-move, let's say, I can't knock out the Lele in Psychic Terrain. So I feel like his best play was just to Earthquake and... Actually, no, because let's say I Leaf Blade into the Fini slot, which I did. I do get the knockout on the Fini, and then if he didn't protect Garchomp, I get the knockout, and then it's Lele 2v1. I still think and then he would have to play some mind games between protect Kartana and stuff like that. So maybe, I don't know. I feel like my opponent definitely had a better chance with Lele switching out, but luckily it worked out for us. And Z-move Koko putting in that fine work. Really putting in that fine work. So hopefully we can continue this streak and get back to where we were yesterday, around the 1880s, hopefully. Dragonite would be pretty cool to see in the 1900s, I think. But then again, I'm probably going to be testing stuff for my mid-season showdown and the tournaments I'll be going to, and tomorrow, which is when this video gets uploaded, I believe I'll be at Aeon Gaming. So it's a local grassroots scene for VGC that Shady Penguin has been hosting, and I think it's really cool. I really want to check it out, and I finally have time to check it out since I already maxed out Premier Challenges for the winter season. So just gonna check out Aeon, you know, see how the tournament is, see how the venue is it gonna be good? Because they're saying that the New York City MSS might be actually at Aeon Gaming, because I know the organizer's talking with Shady. So I want to check out the venue for myself and see if it's worth going. Hopefully it's going to be on a date where I can actually go, unlike the last New York MSS, which happened to be on like a St. Patrick's Day parade for me. If anyone actually cared about my life, I'm pretty sure you're just here to see some Pokemon, see knowledge, and gain, and I can't blame you, to be honest, if you are here for that reason. Yep. Okay. So hopefully we can find a battle. It's been pretty slow lately for me for finding battles, and really I just want to get back to the action. I want to see if I can actually climb or not. So I guess if anyone out there, you should be playing Battle Spot, and you should be, you know, making sure that I don't find like these times where I just can't find an opponent. But yeah, anything else I really want to say for the channel? Oh yeah, so I'm currently in the process of thinking about making a team building guide for VGC 17, since the metagame has finally started developing, and I feel like we learned a lot of the threats currently and what's good, and I feel like it's the perfect time to build teams, especially with internationals coming up. So maybe, do you guys want to see a team building guide from me? Because the way I approach teams might be different from other players' view. I'm going to go for more of a standard yet in-depth process of how I build my teams personally. 5 minutes. No, but seriously. Well, actually, no. I can't say that because I do sometimes build my teams in like 5 minutes, last minute teams. But, you know, like how I build teams like for like Worlds, how I did it for like 2015, 2014, how I built these teams and how they evolved into teams that, you know, were able to bring me to some top places at high level tournaments. So, I don't know, let me know what you guys and girls out there want to see from me, and if you support the idea, because I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to build a team building guide. I think Aaron's was pretty good in general, Aaron Cybertron Zhang. His video was pretty good, so let me know if you want to see that. Otherwise, I think I'm going to cut out till we find an opponent, because it's taking quite a bit, to be honest. Alright, we find D3 Kelvin from the United States with an 1800 rating. Didn't we face? No, I don't think I faced this play. The name seems familiar. Maybe it was like NR3 or something that I was facing. I don't know. We're gonna see the team of Celesteela, Tapu Koko, Arcanine, Gyarados, Drampa, and Porygon 2. Ooh, interesting. But Tapu Koko does extremely well here, so I think Tapu Koko Muck is actually the best lead because I can taunt. Marowak seems pretty good, so does Kartana. I'm not exactly sure if I want to bring my Rain Mode, to be honest. It does power up the Gyarados for my opponent. I think Marowak plus Kartana is fine. Yeah, I like that. The problem is I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't switch into like Marowak on an electric type attack. That's definitely a mistake people have made in the past. I think I've only... Did I ever make that mistake once in VGC 17? I think I might have, but that was like on Showdown and I didn't really care. Like, if you people have ever seen me play on Showdown, it's like completely different from me playing in game, and then really different from me playing at high level tournaments. That's basically because it would be really hard to go into tournament mode when recording this. I'm still going to give my thought process, but it's really hard to have a thought process, explain it, and make the best read possible while commentating. I feel like a lot of players would have trouble with that. We're going to see Tapu Koko and Arcanine come out. Against my Muck and Tapu Koko, Alright, this is going to be interesting. My Tapu Koko did activate its ability first. Intimidate's going to activate from my opponent's side. What kind of Arcanine is this? This is the question. So Marowak is a very free switch for me, but I want to double protect because I want to scout for a Z move. I want to scout what kind of Arcanine this is. So I think this is the best play possible. My opponent doesn't really have much tools that could really punish this. So just going to double protect. I'm going to scout what my opponent's going to do. So we double protect here. He doesn't protect. It could be bad if he has like sub or something. It is going to be the Z move, and it's going to be from the Koko. Twinkle attack, it looks like. So, okay. Good thing I double protected. That's a great thing that I double protected, because that could have been extremely bad if I lost my Koko turn 1 when I need it for the Gyarados. So Twinkle Tackle going to come out, do a decent amount. Let's see what kind of Arcanine this is. Is it Will-O-Wisp? What kind of set is it? Not much damage on my Koko, so that's great. And we see the Flare Blitz, and it will target down the Muck. Okay. I think the best play is to... I could Volt Switch, or I could just Hard Switch into the Marowak. Once I get rid of Arcanine, it makes this game a lot easier. I think I'll Volt Switch to Arcanine for damage, and I'll go for the Poison Jab into Koko. Just for chip damage. Put in the Shadow Bone range. So we're going to see the Extreme Speed come out. Oh, is he trying to Dazzling Gleam knock me out? Okay, but we're going to get this Volt Switch off, which will target down the Arcanine. That did so much damage. Hard into Marowak. And we'll see. He might Thunderbolt here, to be honest. But I think Dazzling Gleam is most likely. Yeah, he's just going to Dazzle, which is fine. Muck won't take too much damage from this move. And we will get a Poison Jab off, which should do about 50%. We are intimidated. Or we get a crit and knock it out. Jeez. Muck is angry I lost this last battle and wants that payback. Okay. Nice. I don't think I needed that, because now I'm actually put in a pretty bad position. The Gyarados comes in, so Muck, you might not have done the greatest thing in the world. But Porygon 2 is actually going to come out. Okay. I wonder if he has Drampa in the back, but I'll just taunt the Porygon 2. Ooh, he gets a special attack rise. Flare Blitz shouldn't be able to knock out my Muck at this range, though, so I'll go for Shadow Bone and a taunt here. Because we saw how much Extreme Speed did. It didn't do much to my team. So I'm going to go for a Shadow Bone and try to Perish Song my opponent. So let's see how this is going to go. I wonder if my opponent will switch out Arcanine, maybe into Drampa and Trick Room. That could definitely be a play. That's kind of what I'm expecting. We might see Arcanine just try to knock out the Muck before I can knock off. We're going to see the Arcanine go for the attack, and it will go for the Muck. Flare Blitz doesn't do much. Really doesn't do much. I wonder if that's Jolly or if that's like a bulky Arcanine. Which would be kind of weird with Flare Blitz and Extreme Speed. Shadow Ball. Why is every Porygon 2 carrying Shadow Ball? And why is it faster than both my Pokemon? Okay, so Marowak almost goes down. We do get the Shadow Bone off, and it will target down this Arcanine. So Arcanine will go down. But I don't like my position of Gyarados is in the back. So let's see what's actually in the back. Drampa would be okay for me, to be honest. It is going to be Drampa. Okay. So I definitely want to knock off this Eviolite from the Porygon 2. We might see it just go for the knockout into Marowak. I feel like that would be the best play for my opponent. I'm going to go for the Perish Song and the knockoff, because I can get something started against the Porygon 2. Because Perish Song will put all his Pokemon on a timer, and I feel like I'd be able to win the game if I just got the Perish Song. But we're going to see the Ice Beam actually come out. Target down the Muck. Ooh, great for me. This is great. I get the Perish Song off. Sweet. So now all I have to do is survive 3 turns. And if he doesn't knock out both my Pokemon here, he definitely can't win. So knock off into the Porygon 2. And Hyper Voice. Excellent. We might even be able to survive this with our Muck. Yes, excellent. And now we can double protect, double switch, double protect once again, and we win the game. So not bad. Not bad at all. And that's what's cool about Perish Song Marowak. It's able to do really well in an end game where it's like Celesteela, Porygon 2. Well, Porygon 2's don't that don't carry Shadow Ball. But it's really cool. Actually, I don't even have to switch, to be honest, but I could try to go for the double 4-0, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's worth, to be honest. I'll just go for as many protects as I can. Either way, I have this game locked up. Yeah, so That's nice. I'm gonna get my charger while we wait for this because my 3DS is on red. Since it's right here. Oh shoot. Okay, we get the double protect with Muck. No, not Muck, but we got it with Marowak. So Shadow Ball gonna come out. Not doing anything. We're gonna see the Hyper Voice come out. Either way, he couldn't win as long as I just had to double protect Koko and Kartana no matter what. As the Hyper Voice will finish off the Muck, but it's good game either way after that Pair Song. Really think my opponent should have targeted down the Marowak because Muck wasn't going to do much other than knockoff and you weren't going to be able to outspeed anything. So we bring out Kartana here. I guess I should brought out Koko, to be honest. Not revealing my 4th Mon in case we rematch my opponent later on. But either way, just going to seal up the game with double protects. And that is going to be a good game. As my opponent's going to play it out. We see the protect from Kartana. We're going to protect our Marowak. You know, fail, it doesn't matter anyway. We win this game with Koko and Kartana. And that'll be a good game. So, as I said, the last video was a warm-up. Let's go for the 3 wins. Because we haven't got 3 wins with the Dragonite team. I would like at least all my teams to go 3-0 in at least one video. Or I could go 2-0 and just cut the video. But I don't want to do that. It's really short. It's only like, what, 22, 23 minutes? I don't know. But yeah, I definitely want to play one more game at least with this team. Otherwise, yeah, I think we played that pretty well. I feel like the double protect, you know, might not be the best call, but I feel like it was a safe play unless my opponent had a setup move, like maybe Calm Mind on Koko, maybe Substitute. But either way, I didn't expect it to be really, so that's the reason why I just went for double protect. We ended up catching that Z move, which was really good. I don't know if my opponent was max speed Koko, I would assume so. So winning that speed tie was very fortunate. However, I'm not exactly sure if it, like, would have complete changed the game, because we didn't even use Koko, really. Well, gained that damage on Arcanine, I guess, but he would have taken Flare Blitz damage no matter what on the Muck, so... And Marowak is still a pretty strong Pokemon, so I'm not exactly sure that mattered too much. But yeah, we're 1870. Can we win our last battle? That's a huge question. I really hope we do, because winning that last battle would be grand. And Dragonite's been really fun. I kind of like this team. It's pretty fun. I don't like the Muck EV spread, but it's kind of outdated because this is like one of my old Mucks. I would prefer a bit faster Muck, like the one I use on my Imprisoned Muck that I used in the Premier Challenge. Speaking of the Premier Challenge, I still have to upload those games, don't I? Because I still have like a bunch of those games that I have from Tournament. So I should probably upload those in the future as well. Yeah. That should probably be something that I should consider. But I think we're going to cut it here until we find another battle. So you'll see me in about a few seconds. Alright, so we have found someone, Gui from Portugal, with an 1801 rating. Then we faced this opponent. Oh yeah, we did face this opponent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it was offensive Arcanine. Yeah, it was our offensive Arcanine. Okay, so we get a rematch against our opponent from yesterday. So I wonder if we're going to see some switch-ups. How do I want to handle this team? We're going to run down the clock a bit because I'm going to make my opponent think I'm going to do something different and am really thinking about it. So let's do that. I think he might lead Koko this time. Maybe Koko Arcanine. I could definitely see that. The 4 Pokemon he brought were Tapu, Koko, the Gastrodon, Arcanine, and Nihilego. He didn't bring the Ninetales. Oh wait, did we face his opponent? Did we? No, didn't our opponent have Sandslash? Or maybe, well, the team looks familiar because it looks like the positions were shifted. So maybe my opponent got rid of the Sandslash and put Celesteal in. Or unless this is the same guy, and I'm pretty sure this is the same guy. Okay. Kartana, Tapu, Koko, solid. Solid. Politoed, for sure. Do I want to bring Dragonite, though, is the question. I forgot, did we win or lose against his opponent? I feel like we won. Oh, yeah, we won with Kartana. Do I want Dragonite or do I want Mug? Because I kind of want to switch to the Hail. I think I'll go Dragonite. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize we were timing out there. Unless I press confirmed at the right time. Oh, boy. Just don't give me Marowak and we're good. we take Muck, we take Dragonite, we don't take Marowak. And hopefully it didn't change the Mons. I'm pretty sure since I selected all 4, we're fine. I don't know, I hope so. Alright, so we see Tapu Koko Nihilego against my Tapu Koko Kartana. Electric Surge is going to be activated from the first turn. We did leave what we wanted to. What the heck? Oh, that's like a phone call. Ignore it, people. Ignore it. So, this is a bit annoying. I feel like the best place to Volt Switch to Koko and Protect here, because I want to preserve Kartana for the game. So I'm going to switch out. So let's see what this... Okay, Nihilego's going to protect. So I wonder what my opponent's going to go for. Probably Dazzling Gleam. Volt Switch. Into the Kartana. Oh, that's fine. That's mighty fine. We get the Volt Switch off, and this will target down the Tapu Koko. So Tapu Koko did take some chip damage. That's really nice. Go out into my Politoed right here. The question is he Sash? Alright, so we got Politoed in here. We could Scald. Maybe this wasn't the best play because now I have to go some 50-50s. We can see Gastrodon coming in, which is like the main threat, I think. I feel like... Do I want to lose Politoed? I don't need Politoed right now, to be honest. So maybe just Scalding the Tapu Koko and Leaf Blading because I will pick up a knockout that way. We're going to see Nihilego withdraw. It's probably going to be that Gastro, yep. So I could have Leaf Bladed that slot, but I'd rather have targeted the Koko because Koko outspeeds my entire team. Yeah, Gastrodon doesn't. So getting rid of this Koko would be great. Let's see. It's going to be the Volt Switch, and it will target down my Kartana. So he's really trying to get rid of this Kartana. I forgot he could Volt Switch. I thought he would Thunderbolt, but that's fine, I guess. Because whatever's coming in is going to be slower than my Kartana. Celesteela is going to come in, actually. Ooh, interesting. So I should have just Leaf Bladed the Nihilego slot. I feel like that was a mistake. He has a +1 special attack. Oh, this game looks a bit difficult. Okay, but I can go out in my Koko now. And just protect Kartana. Yeah, I have a very safe play in doing this. Unless you double target Politoed, I guess that could happen. Not sure my opponent will do it. Gastrodon's very important, and I could just Leaf Blade that slot. So I'm expecting Gastrodon to protect, to be honest. Or maybe switch out. I could see a switch out too. So let's see how this is going to go. Luckily, Celesteela and Gastrodon don't have moves that can go through protect. Unless this is Z-move. Z-move Celesteela, which could have Tectonic Rage, which would make me sad. But we're going to see Gastrodon withdraw, and it's going to be Tapu Koko coming back out. Completely fine. As we protect our Kartana here, and let's see what my opponent will go for. Probably Heavy Slam. Oh, Leech Seed into the Politoed slot. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Dazzling Gleam is going to be a bit of an annoying issue. He might Volt Switch here too, which is frustrating. He might Volt... I don't think you want to lose Celesteela though. Okay, I'm going to go for my Gigavolt Havoc and try and knock out the Koko, and I need Kartana to win the game. I will go into my Dragonite. Well, if I'm expecting the Dazzling Gleam, Politoed's probably the better switch. And I don't really need Politoed for the rest of the game, it looks like, because he has Nihilego, Gastrodon, and Celesteela. So I don't really need Politoed for this game. Unless I get rid of Gastrodon very fast. So Celesteela's going to withdraw, and he's probably going to go out into Gastrodon. He's probably going to Dazzling Gleam right here? I would assume Dazzling Gleam. No, Discharge. Okay, that's fine. I'll accept that easily. So Dazzling Gleam's going to come out. Does knock out my Politoed, which is very good for me. Is that Life Orb? That's Specs, right? No, it didn't bring me to my Sash. What kind of Tapu Koko is he? Oh, I hope it's not Assault Vest. Assault Vest could be problemsome. Alright, we go for our Z-move, and we're not targeting down the Celesteela. We're targeting down this Koko, because it might be able to KO if it's not Assault Vest. I don't know what kind of... I really don't know what kind of Koko this is, though. It does pick up the knockout, looks like. Yep. So that's great. All my Pokemon now outspeed the... Okay, so all my Pokemon now outspeed his team. I will go out into my Kartana right here. I feel like that's pretty safe. Now it's going to be some questions. Nihilego is going to come out. Okay, so I'm going to Volt Switch the Nihilego 100%. Yeah, I'm going to Volt Switch the Nihilego. And I feel like protecting Kartana is the best play. We might see a double target into Kartana. We might see Gastrodon switch out. We could definitely see those plays. I'm not expecting Protect from Nihilego and a Scald into Koko, though, because that would be extremely risky for my opponent. And Volt Switch might put him in range of a Thunderbolt the following turn. But I need Koko alive for the Celesteela. This is still going to be a hard game, especially if he reads this. So yeah, I think my opponent and I played before. I'm pretty sure this is the same guy. It looks like the same team. It has Celesteela over Sandslash. Yeah, so Gastrodon's going to withdraw, so I'm guessing he targets down that slot. Okay, Celesteela comes back in. We will protect with our Kartana. Let's see if the Nihilego protects. No, it doesn't. We get the Volt Switch off. That's great. Good damage to Nihilego, and I wonder if which slot he'll target. He'll probably target down. I would assume it would be... I actually can't tell. So we get Dragonite in here on the Power Gem into the Kartana slot. Okay, that's fine. Rain does stop. Ah, that's very bad. That's very bad. Okay. So I have to go for the Hurricane into Celesteela, and I guess I switch. Okay, Heavy Slam knocks out. Oh boy, now we're in a bit of pickle. If only Specs Thunder knocks out Celesteela. I don't think it does. A double might though, but I can't risk the Nihilego attacking. Although I think I have to make that play, but I feel like he just double targets Kartana and tries to pick up a knockout. No, I'm so bad. Okay. We could still win if we land a Hurricane, get a Confusion off, and he hits himself. We do land a Hurricane. Actually, we could still win in general, I think. Heavy Slam is going to come out. Oh, that's really bad. Should have just Sacred Sword Thunder. Well, I did. Well, Gastrodon. Oh, Gastrodon probably doesn't have Protect. That's why he's not protecting the Gastrodon. Keeps switching it out. Celesteela gets his defense boost. Okay, I need Thunderbolt to knock out Nihilego, and I need the Hurricane to get the Confusion and him to hit himself for a chance to win. Can it do it? Can this game do it? I mean, this is Pokemon. I wonder if he'll just be a jerk and switch out Nihilego into Gastro, because that's definitely a viable play. I hope he doesn't. And I don't even think Thunderbolt will knock out the Nihilego. We need a crit, I think, or we need a high roll. Yeah, my opponent's a jerk. So Gastrodon's going to come out. I mean, that is the smartest play, to be honest. Thunderbolt, we need the Hurricane. Confusion now. We do hit. We need that Confusion. No Confusion, and the Heavy Slam will just seal up the game because that should target down Koko. Yep. And that'll be a good game. So, I don't feel like I played that well at all. Yeah, I should have protected Kartana more. I shouldn't have allowed its Sash to be broken so easily. And Dragon, I shouldn't have been so worried about getting rid of Gastrodon because I did have the... I should have just Leaf Played the Gastrodon slot when I saw Nihilego coming in. It's also risky for me to go for the Scald tournament. I should have just went for the Ice Beam, I guess. Yeah, maybe I should have just Ice Beam and Leaf Blade the Nihilego slot. Because it protected the last turn, so it was definitely going to switch. Yeah, it protected the last turn. What was I thinking? I should have just targeted down that slot. I guess I was too worried about getting rid of Koko, but I saw the Volt Switch. That was not the correct play. But I feel like we did better in this episode at least, so... If we do run into this person again, game 3, and hopefully, I think I had the knowledge to take him down once and for all, but hope that everyone enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. Check out the previous episodes if you want to try out the paste spin of the team, or the QR code is down below in the description, along with my social medias. And that's pretty much all I want to say. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you around in another video.